Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Josh's Comics. Back Deck Comic Fest 3 finally happened over the weekend. It was a great time. I even shot some footage, so when we come back from the intro, I'm going to show you what it was about and who was selling and what was going down. So stay tuned to find out what I got on this next episode of Josh's Comics. So guys, I'm here at Back Deck Comic Fest. You're going to be seeing this video Monday, but we got Joe 360 Comics, we got Bon, Paul Bon. Paul, what's your channel's name? Because I know you got like two channels, don't you?
It's Brixton and Company LLC.
Nice. Got Pope of Chili Town, Mike.
What's up, everybody?
And you got Collecting Dude, Alex. And guys, as you can see, we have books. $5 stuff, we have walls, we have price sets. Everything, you name it. We got $1 bins, multiple $1 bins. Some odds and ends over here. Oh my God, is that a Coca-Cola? Yep. So, I'm going to be here for a little bit. I'm going to be hunting eventually at 10 o'clock, hoping to get some good things from these guys. And I will be showing off my haul on Monday. And it's going to be a great time. So come check it out. Alright guys, so as you've seen from the video, it was nice. Everything was set up great. You had Paul Baum there. He was selling amazing, like, golden, silver age stuff that you just normally would not find at a flea market or a yard sale kind of thing. More like Comic-Con stuff. Mike Pope of Chillytown, who I actually just made my first ever trade deal with. I'll show you guys what I picked up from him later in this video, but he had a bunch of great stuff, great wall selection. He has almost all of it too, anywhere between, you know, silver, modern, bronze, whatever you needed. Ours Collecting Dude had a great setup with $1 sections, and I think he had a few $2 bins, and then he also had signature series slabs, some great stuff. Really amazing, honestly. Some good Star Wars stuff. He's a huge Star Wars fan, so it's always a plus. And of course, our host, Joe himself, 360 Comics, had his huge selection of price stuff. Keys. He had some big heavy hitters on his little wall, as you've seen, and then he had the full $1 bin section. I think he said there was like 19, and if you look in the video, or there's like 15 to almost 19 long boxes. At the end of the show, I think he was down to like 9 or 10 long boxes. He sold a lot. The dollar bins went by. I actually picked up some great stuff from the dollar bins. So yeah, guys. It was a great time. It looks like the event's going to happen every couple of months, like every 1 or 2 months. We're going to do Back Deck Comic Fest, and I'm excited for the next one. This one, I was a little bit low on cash going into, because next week I'm going to Philly Comic-Con to meet Charlie Cox, Daredevil, and I'm doing some cool things there. So I had to be careful what I did. But anyway, so let's jump into the haul video, get into the books. As you saw in the beginning, I had a heavy hitter with me, probably the biggest book of the day. I was extremely happy to grab that. We'll get into that book at the end of the haul. So picking up from Joe, like I said, I only picked up 3 books from him. 2 of them were from the sale, and 1 book was actually a book I claimed. But the one I found in the dollar bins, Batman Adventures number 27. Batman fan, of course you know this channel, you can see behind me, got all my Batman on there. Batman Adventures I grew up with, the animated series I grew up with, and I love it, so anytime I can pick these up, I'm definitely going to do it. But $1, I also picked up issue number 29 with Ra's al Ghul on the cover, and I'm not sure if that's Tyler al Ghul down here, but I know Roz is on the cover. I said, hey, for $1 each, why not? I thought they were great pickups, and these are the kind of stuff that he had in the dollar bins. This, he had actually some nice Silver Age stuff. Lower grade, of course. Some stuff wasn't bag and boarded. It was mixed here and there, but great deals to be found. And the other book that I actually claimed from him a few months ago, I finally got to pick up, and it is the official movie adaptation of Batman Forever. I now have Batman 1989 with Keaton, Batman Returns movie adaptation, and Batman Forever adaptation, and I do want to eventually pick up Batman and Robin adaptation, even though that's debate for one of the worst Batman movies, or the worst Batman movie. But I like the official adaptations because it's what I grew up with, and as a Batman fan, to me, it's just something that I feel like I need to have. So I'm happy to pick that up. That was only like $5. Moving on, I bought 2 comics from Paul Bond, and like I said, Paul had some great stuff. I wish I had more money, would have bought more, but these are actually keys that were on my list that I want to pick up of Batman keys. Just wanted to take off the price on this. This is Detectives Comics issue number 525, and it's the first cameo. I believe, yeah, the first cameo appearance of Killer Croc, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, my bad. Hold on. Not the first cameo of Killer Croc. My bad. Well, let's start off with this. This is Detective Comics 524. This is actually the first, the price is on there. This is actually the first full appearance of Killer Croc. If I'm not mistaken, I think... We'll look this up on Key Collector, but, yeah, issue number 524 of Detective Comics. First full appearance of Killer Croc. Some say issue number, 357 of Batman is actually the first, Jason Todd, and it's also Killer Croc cameo appearance. Some people say that's his first full appearance. It's always a different side to which one it is. This is his first full appearance as far as I'm concerned. Still happy with it. Yeah, it was for $35. This is definitely mid-grade. It's got a few spine checks on it. Not something I'm going to get slammed or anything. But it's a nice add into the PC Rogue Gallery edition that I have. And I am also going to look up this other Detective Comics, 524. So... bear with me here for a minute, guys. Okay, so Detective Comics 525 is actually the third full appearance of Killer Croc, first full appearance of Jason Todd. Many sources cite Batman 357 of Jason Todd's first full appearance, even though his appearance is brief and he's not introduced by name. So there you go. And the same thing with Detective Comics 525 here. Few spine ticks. Probably mid-8s. I'm going to say mid-8s for also the first Killer Croc as well. Happy to pick these up. Add these to the Batman PC and to his Rogue Gallery. Shout out to Paul. I appreciate it. And like I said, he had some really great stuff, guys. And I can't wait. Hopefully he's back at the next Back Deck Comic Fest as well. So moving on, the rest of the books I got here was in a trade. Well, a few of the books I paid, well, no. Actually, yeah, all these books I got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books total I traded for 1 book. So, as you guys have seen on my previous Second and Charles haul, I managed to find a Thawne number 6 variant edition. I took it with me. I was looking to trade it to get some keys. So, Mike, Pope of Chillytown, who I was introduced by Joe, they're great friends, and Mike's just been a great friend to me, and he's really helped me out a lot at cons and stuff. If I'm asking for a book, he's not only looking for himself, but he'll be looking, to help others out. I've gotten my Long Halloween issue number 1, 2, and first Batman 609 first Hush from him. I've gotten Marvel 1 point from him. I've got, which is the first Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel. I've gotten a few other, and he threw in actually a bunch of like nice mid books, which I actually have to show you guys in a haul that's coming in a couple weeks. I'm a little bit behind, but he's really helped me. He's really hooked me up. So I went up to him. We looked at the book. We assumed that on, looking at it, there was a spine tick, some color rubbing. We estimated it would probably be about like a 9.0, between the 9.0 and a 9.4. I mean, it was my first trade, and, guys, was obviously looking to make a little bit money off of it to trade it towards stuff. So we talked, and we agreed upon a $170 trade credit. And I was completely fine with that. For $5, I picked it up for $5, and I know that book's gonna get hotter, but knowing that it wasn't as high as a grade as I thought it was in the 9/8 until after he looked at it. It goes to show my grading. But so we talked, and I only pre-purchased. I had 2 books, which I will show you later. But I'm gonna start off with the smaller stuff first that I got at Backed Comic Fest from him. And we're going to start off with the first one. This is Justice League of America from Volume 1, issue number 189. And it is a Starrio cover. Do not believe it is a key other than Starrio being on it. But still, it is actually a very nice pickup. I know Starrio has come and gone in Suicide Squad. We probably will never see him again in the DCU moving forward, but you know what? It's an older Justice League, and it's a great cover, so I was happy to pick that up. He had that was $5. He also had $5 for this Justice League of America issue number 228, and it actually is the re-origin and retelling of Martin Manhunter in the Justice League, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see him, Martin Manhunter. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him in the DCU. I have a hunch. Obviously, we saw him in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, I'm hoping that going forward, the Justice League, the way I picture James Gunn doing Justice League, we're going to have huge people, just like the animated series. And I think this is a nice little key. Again, this is $5. And not something I would get slabbed because it's not worth a whole lot. But to me, I think it's a nice little key to have. This other one I picked up, a Brave New World, or in the wake of Infinite Crisis, Brave New World issue number 1, and it is the first cover appearance of the Atom. This is a spec book, and the reason why I call it a spec book is because Jim from Bronzeville Comics has been picking this up, and I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to tell you guys in a minute. First appearance of Ryan Shaw, the fourth Atom, a Chinese and Korean scientist. So he was actually in Zack Snyder's Justice League as well. I think we're going to see the Atom in the DCU. Who we're going to see, it depends, but I figured, it was a nice book to pick up. If I'm not mistaken, I think this one, this is only $5 as well, high grade. It's a spec book. We'll have to wait and see. Moving on, those are the books that I pulled out before the trade was completed, little ones, and then I had a little credit left over. I picked up the Batman Adventures Annual number 1. A very nice, Joker, Harley Quinn. It is actually the 3rd appearance of Harley Quinn. Great cover with some of the rogues on there. I believe this was only $20 if I'm not mistaken. But again, like I said, this is all a trade. So all of this I traded for the 1 book. So it didn't cost me anything. Still, great pickup. Happy to have this in the PC. Maybe one little spine tick right here. Other than that, this thing is pretty nice having. As you can see, most of it's Batman, and honestly, the last 3 books are all Batman. So he recently, Mike Pope of Shirleytown recently bought a collection, and he had these 2 books in there. This is Batman issue number 361, second Harvey Bullock, and first cover of Jason Todd. So this book, if I'm not mistaken, I think he originally wanted 20 or 25 for it, but still, we worked it out with the trade, so I got this. This is a sharp copy. One, to my eye, I can see one breaking spine tick, breaking color, and there's a smaller one, and that's about it. So this is probably like in the 8s to 9s, give or take, depending. Sharp copy though, and like I said, it's funny because you look at it, I'm pretty sure Jason Todd, because it's his first cover, he's got blonde hair. And then, you know, as we know, Jason, when I mean blonde, I mean that thing is blonde. I mean, you know, we know as time goes on, he ends up having like black hair or dark brown. So that was a great pickup. Second Bullock too as well. Happy with that. But this one is the even bigger key that he managed to pick up. Let's see if we can deal. So this is Batman issue number 313. First appearance of Tim Fox, Lucas Fox's son, who would become a future Batman. But it's also the first Catwoman and Batman kiss and date. And it's also got a nice Two-Face cover on there. So if you could see on the back, it had 85. So those two books together were 85, but ended up working out in the trade. I'm happy to have this book. This book is very weird. It goes up in many different prices. High grades of this, like 9/8, sell for quite a few $100, like over $500 sometimes. Pricing's all over, but Mike gave me a great deal on this. Same thing, mid-grade. It does have a few spine ticks here and there. These aren't books I'm looking to get slabbed, so I wasn't too worried about it. But also, like, these kind of books, I'm also not looking for, like, you know, 2.0s. You know, I'm looking for anything above the 6s. At least that makes sense to me. I know everybody's different, but happy to add this. This is a nice little key, and I'm happy to add this to the PC. The last book of the haul, as you already seen in the beginning of the video, the biggest one in my opinion, Batman 656, the first full appearance of Damian Wayne. And guys, this is bulletproof. Mike said it's a 9/8. I even had my man himself, Joe, 360 Comics there, look at it. Bulletproof. This thing is a top candidate. I mean, this thing is sharp. I'm probably going to send this in. This is going to go in for sure. It's going to be a send-in. Now I just need to get 656, his first cameo, and then I will have his I will have his first full appearance, his first cover appearance. So we are looking good for the Damian Wayne keys, which we all know who's coming to the DCU now. Expect these to go up once we get a casting announcements for who's playing him. I expect these books to go up more in value, and I expect when we get a trailer for the movie, it's going to go even up. And then from there, we'll see what happens, whether the movie is successful or not. And depending on these books, they could go back down. But yeah, guys, that is it for my haul for Backyard Comic Fest 3. It was a great community event. Bigger turnout than the last two, of course. And it looks like it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Talk to Joe about it. Possibly, eventually, he might move from the back deck vendor, and down the a couple minutes down the road, he has like a fire hall he could rent out and stuff, or a little hall. That way we could have more sellers show up. And that way more people show up. It was a bit crowded in the morning at first, but a lot of people showed up. It was jam-packed, but it was a great time. I stayed for the whole 4 hours from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. chit-chatting with everybody. I got to meet some fans of the channel who I recently met. I got to meet some new people who enjoy my channel. I got to meet Juan, who is actually a claimer in Joe's Claim Sales, who I've come to know, and he drove over 5 hours away from upstate New York to come down to the event. It was insane. Great chit-chatting with him for a bit, and just talking to him and looking at the books. Jeff from Comic Book Canon, if you haven't known, I like Comic Book Canon. I'm on there a lot. Join us Sunday nights. But yeah, I had to meet him for the first time live in person, so it was a great event and a great time. And again, a huge thank you to Joe for hosting this event. I really appreciate it. And thank you to the fellow sellers, Alex, Paul, and Mike. You guys were amazing. You guys had great books. I can't wait for the next Backjack Comic Fest. I know you guys are going to always bring it. And it was an exciting time, and I'm glad to be part of this community and be close and be able to join you guys. And with that being said, guys, this is it. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. We're close. We're a couple followers away from 200 subscribers here on the channel. I would really appreciate it if you guys could get me there. It's been fun, and let's keep going. And until next time, you guys stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next episode of Josh's Comics.